People who have made friends outside of work and school, how on earth did you do that? I have come here for curiosity as well. I'm so desperate I joined an app for friend finders LOL. What app? Asking for a friend. LOL. I'm pretty tight with a couple of neighbors. Play pickup hockey and watch stupid movies in the basement. Volunteering. A few of my offbeat interests relate to non-profit organizations. Those groups are always glad to have people. You start by doing a thing and pretty soon friendships form. Edit. If it feels like work, it's the wrong fit. I agree. You make friends you would have never met otherwise. For example, I'm now friends with a 68-year-old woman with 26 grandchildren. For context, I'm 18, would have thought. Wise friends are great to have. Also maybe you can plow some of her grandchildren. Or plow her. He is 18, after all. Gathered up the courage to go to an event twice instead of trying something out once and flaking like usual. Probably the best advice here. Define event. A funeral. I hear funerals are pretty dead though. They're not that lively. We should really stop killing this idea, it's not a bad one. Can we put this topic to rest? Sports and hobbies. Exactly what I came to say. My best friend of the past 20 years is a guy I played summer baseball with in HS. Then we played men's league together as well as some social sports and picked up several more friends. Now we have a crew of like 10 really tight friends. Making friends with other friends is much easier than making friends on your own. Just like money. I met my best friend in the psych ward. Edit. This really blew up, like holy crap. My highest comment on here is know how I made a friend by having a mental breakdown. Thank you for the silver kind strangers. If anyone is struggling with suicidal thoughts or depression, please reach out to myself or others. Don't make the same poor choice I did. It nearly cost me my life. I shoved a book in her face and told her to read it because I had no one to talk about it with. X200B. We're still best friends 17 years later. My pastor had the same technique. I've been going to that church for 8 years now. Was that book the Bible? Oddly enough it was actually Harry Potter. Hang on, you're not Chef Cream Fresh. Yes I am. What? Can confirm, I'm Harry Potter. Go out and do something you like doing. Go up to someone you want to be friends with and ask them a normal question like, hey, do you know what time this place closes, or something basic like that. If they seem annoyed or bothered, you went up to them, leave. If they seem fine with it, start talking to them and get to know them. Sometimes people just like to hang out and shoot the shiz. That's how I make friends, at least. It's how I've made a lot of friends. DD and Pokemon Go. Weirdly enough, people underestimate the power of Pokemon Go. Moved to a new area and instantly looked up the local Pokemon Go group. Now 2 of them are my closest friends, and most my general friends that I hang out with on the regular are from that group, doing non-Pokemon related things too. My closest friends I met either at the climbing gym or on a random hike. Go do stuff you like that involves other people and talk to them. Once you're doing that thing with them regularly, do something outside that thing. In my experience, your best friends are people you do more than one kind of thing with. That is, if you meet them doing X, they aren't a real friend until you're also regularly doing Y. Become a regular at a bar. I eventually got a standing invite out to the after hours place the staff went to after the bar closed. When I was cool there, more social events followed. I'm a regular at a bar, and all I got was this lousy bar tab. Also works best at bars that don't get super crowded. You can't be a regular if no one recognizes you're there. Good point. X200B. Also, happy cake day. Do activities outside of work and school. Like, Join choirs or go rock climbing or craft groups or whatever and join in those social circles. X200B. Also, make friends in work and school, then make friends with their friends, and then make friends with the friends of their friends until the chain is long enough that the starting point is rendered irrelevant. The make friends with friends of friends is very underrated. And usually your friends have friends more similar to you than your friend. I'm so happy. 'Cause today I found my friends. They're in my head. Well, anyone who likes Nirvana is a friend of mine. Dog park. You never end up knowing people's names though. At my old complex, for the first year I knew my neighbors by their dogs. Lucy's mom, Brutus's mom, etc. After a bit I learned their names and we'd all talk while the dogs did their thing. I miss them, sad face. Gonna take some notes while reading these answers. Solo traveling. Yep. Met my wife this way. Yep. Met his wife this way. And how did you started the conversation? I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Concerts and music festivals. Most of my friends I have all met at a concert or through other people that I've met at concerts. I like to talk and start conversations with random people. Met my wife at Riot Fest, punk music festival. I wish this was higher up in the comments. Making friends is so easy at shows because everyone already has something in common, and generally speaking there will be a lot of downtime with nothing to do but wait before and after a set. This is such a good question. I'm all ears right now. If not making friends was an Olympic sport, I'd probably have gold. I dropped in on a D&D group at a local game shop. Met a few people that I became close with for a long time. Still friends with a few. Met people at the gym. Went out drinking with co-workers. People in the lane next to us while bowling. Still don't have many friends though, I just love my solitude. I'm the same way, I have tons of people I consider as acquaintances when I'm doing an activity/work, but no one I really consider a close friend. I really do just enjoy being alone too much. Being social is just exhausting most of the time. The smoking section anywhere and everywhere. So sad how true this is. After I quit I feel like I have no way to engage with people. Smoke pits are just natural places to casually chat with different people. I went to /r/violin and said, hey, anyone in my area wanna play chamber music? Found a foreign language group on meetup.com. Not close friends with anyone, but we chat regularly. Met a couple on dating sites, and then we just decided to be regular friends. Plus years and years and years of trying stuff and failing and feeling miserable about it behind all that. Playing tabletop games at a local game shop, people are generally open to new people and love to teach others. Consistently going you start to see the same people and develop a relationship. It's not something that happens overnight, no friendship is like that. It takes a lot of time and effort to grow a friendship. For me it is just making a conscious effort to hang out with people outside of where you know them. Most people are down to hang out at least once. If it goes well, boom, you got a friend.